On their wedding night, the woman accidentally let out a fart. The next second, her husband stabbed her, turning her into a hornet's nest. When the woman opened her eyes again, she was shocked to find herself reborn to the day her husband sent the butler with the wedding ring. Whoever can wear the ring would become the CEO's wife. Looking at the bloody ring, none of the three women were willing to accept it. It was then that the woman realized her stepmother, foster sister, and the fake daughter were all reborn as well. In the first life, at the ball, the CEO fell in love with the woman at first sight, and custom-made a billion-dollar diamond ring for her. However, her stepmother, foster sister, and the fake daughter, who also attended the ball, became jealous. They locked her up. To find the masked lover, the CEO ordered that whoever could wear the ring would marry him. In the first reincarnation, the scheming fake daughter secretly enlarged the ring, but after she married him, the CEO immediately recognized she wasn't the one he was looking for. In the second reincarnation, the foster sister was willing to lose 30 pounds through liposuction just to sit in the position of CEO's wife. Unexpectedly, the CEO pushed her off the stairs. In the third reincarnation, even though the stepmother had to painfully lose weight, she still wore the ring, yet she didn't escape the CEO's wrath. In the fourth reincarnation, when the butler was brought in, the three women, who fought to marry the CEO in the past life, were frightened and handed the position of CEO's wife to the woman. The woman wore the ring, and the size fit perfectly, but to her surprise, on their wedding night, the CEO just looked at her. She still couldn't escape the fate of being killed. However, after the woman was reborn, strange things began to happen. This time, the CEO confidently stated that the person was among the four of them. Hearing this, the four women were panicked. Their whole family had already married the CEO, so who was the CEO's true lover? Faced with the four women too afraid to wear the ring, the butler gave them a day to decide. At that time, the CEO would personally come to take his bride. After the butler left, the four women, who had never been on the same side, stood united after realizing they were all reborn. The woman could have worn the ring, but she wasn't the CEO's true lover. To keep the secret, the woman came up with a plan. There must be surveillance footage of the ball. Maybe the CEO had mistaken someone, so they sneaked into the banquet hall to check the footage. They realized that only the four women appeared at the event, and the CEO's gaze had indeed been directed toward them. After watching the footage, the woman realized the butler was right. The CEO's lover was indeed among the four. So the question was, why would the CEO go to such cruel lengths to kill them all? The woman decided to visit the richest man's house to investigate. It turned out that the woman had been hiding her underground relationship with the CEO. What made her feel even stranger was that the CEO had been the one to actively pursue her. If she hadn't been reborn, she would still be in the dark, not knowing that she was the CEO's true lover. This time, she used her underground lover status as the only chance to get close to the truth. She asked the CEO if he was going to marry her, but the CEO gently replied that he bought the ring to give to his true lover. The woman noticed something was wrong. The CEO said he would marry his lover but never said the lover was her. The woman continued to probe and asked the CEO who his lover really was. The CEO, stroking her face with a look full of affection, replied, "Of course, it's you." Hearing this, the woman felt a chill run down her spine. Since she and the CEO started their underground relationship, the CEO had given her things she could never have at home. He even, as a noble young master, personally tied her shoelaces and cooked for her. The woman once thought she was the one the CEO would marry. It wasn't until the wedding night that she realized everything. She had only come to marry him as part of his game for fun. Even after being reborn, the woman felt a chill and couldn't tell what was real.